Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 13th episode of the Idle Pack Talk Show. Today, we have a very good friend of the show who is a medical esthetician. She is an entrepreneur. She also does forex trading and she has a podcast. Please welcome Gertrude Madrid, who is here to talk about beauty, lifestyle, and relationship. Welcome, Madrid.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a long time coming.
I know. Like I literally hustled to come on this podcast. So.
Now you make it sound like we make our guests wait a lot, but it's just
I don't know about the others, but that's what
You
happened to
waited
me.
for
So at the end of this show, I don't know.
I mean, we'll try to make it happen, but there's just been a lot of things that came up, and
I think we've been a little busy.
Yeah,
I would say so.
Yeah.
And
if you guys need a PA, besides,
I know.
I'm looking for.
You're looking for a part-time job.
I'm looking for more work.
We just listed like 5-6 things that you're doing, and you're looking for more work.
Well, my co-host for my podcast is on mat leave, so I might as well find a new
Oh,
home
you see?
here.
Right, why not?
Okay.
I don't know who has to go on whose pay leave. We'll probably have to come on your payroll.
Oh, okay. We can arrange something.
Anyway, welcome. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to get into skincare, beauty, and many things about relationships.
Let's do it.
We're trying to get controversial here.
It's a no limit conversation.
No
right?
limit conversation. I love the fact that you are into having these conversations. And
I'm here for it.
yeah. Because a lot of people shy away from it, do you think? Like
Yeah.
people you know what I think people like, and you've done podcasting, so you probably know people like to stay on the fence and they don't really have to make a
It's
decision,
not doing anybody any good, to
and
be honest.
and it doesn't help for
Like-
podcasting, right?
It's, like, I feel like we're at that point in our lives that they're comfortable conversations, but
Yeah.
there is need for you to have those conversations
Right.
regardless. And that's, even if you guys, and like, even if you're not all on the same page,
Right.
the diversity is what makes the world the world. And so that way, I mean, you're getting towards something for a better future and all
Right.
of that good stuff.
I think it stems from people want to be liked, right? People are scared to say something that
Exactly.
they're gonna get bashed for, and we've said a few things that we've gotten a little bit of hate from, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, especially in some upcoming episodes, you guys are gonna. Anyway, we digress there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with the simple stuff. I think so. And
Okay.
again, just wanting to understand what skincare is all about and why we should care about our skin.
First of all, the skin is like the largest organ. So obviously you want to take care of that because it kind of carries everything else on your body. And the skin is the first thing anybody sees on you, apart from the clothes, obviously, but they get to see the skin. And we have a skin for the rest of our lives. So you want your skin to be grateful that you're being kind to it, you're taking care of it in the right way, and properly. So it's not also limited to anybody, like everybody. As long as you have skin,
Yeah.
you should be taking care of it, right? And when you see somebody looking nice and good, some people are blessed to have good skin.
Right.
Others are not. Trust me, I've had my own good share of skin struggles, but
Yeah.
it's all about you understanding your skin and being able to know what your skin needs and how to groom the skin and take care of it such that in your later years, the skin will be like, oh, thank you. Thank you for being, for taking care of me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what skincare pretty much is all about. Understanding the skin, how it functions, how you can take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and everybody needs to
Everybody, not just women.
black, white,
Yeah.
old, young,
Yeah.
everybody. And the earlier you start, the better. But
No,
it
but-
doesn't mean that if it gets late, you cannot. You still can.
Right.
Yeah.
So is it just like, because for me, I don't know if that's top of my priority. I just put on my lotion. So am I doing something wrong?
Not exactly that you're doing something wrong, but there's something better you can do.
Yeah.
Now, what lotion you're putting also matters.
Yeah.
And as black people, we have this myth that melanin
It's
it's
tough.
all and all.
Yeah.
Yes, we have melanin. We're blessed and rich with that. But also, you want to help the melanin do its job.
Yeah.
There are like a lot of factors that have come in place that are kind of making the melanin overwork itself. So you want to be able to help that melanin do its job.
Right.
And that comes to the fact that, again, you want to understand your skin. There are different skin types and different skin conditions. Again, even if you don't have like a skin that is troublesome, you want to be able to maintain it.
Right.
Right? So, again, everybody still needs
Yeah.
it, whether you have bad, good skin. Yeah.
Interesting.
So you're not doing anything bad.
Ah,
You can
yeah.
do some. You can do
So
something
I can just put up
better
my
about it.
anga and red oil on my skin.
Trust me, Yanga is very.
It's very
because
good, right?
like children from back home,
Yeah.
when they give birth to a lot of kids,
Yeah.
They
start using that on them, and they have really, when it comes to like complexion,
Right.
that's really good for them.
Yeah.
Like if that's what you're concerned about, yeah, that's good. But then again, when you start talking about things like cancer, the UV rays and all of that bad stuff, then there's more you need to do.
Yeah.
And if there is anything you have to hear from this conversation, is that Black people, you need sunscreen. Like you
do you know a lot of Black people think they don't get sunburn?
because they have melanin and they think that even if you don't get sunburn, okay, now I can go into the chemistry of all of that. So the sun protection, it protects you. There are two races.
Yeah.
Like there's the UVA and UVB. UVB is what affects or gives the burns,
Right.
and UVA is what gives like aging and then cancer and all
Right.
of that. So you, even if you don't get burned,
Right.
how about cancer?
Rays, right?
Yeah.
How about the other things?
Yeah.
You know, so you want to be taking care of that.
Yeah.
And especially for us, like with this whole global
Warming.
and all of that, you really want to be taking care of your skin properly. Yeah.
So, I mean, I grew up in Cameroon for like 25, 26 years before I left. I never used anything for my skin other than
I'm tough. I'm black guy.
and I lived in a place where the sun is up at 6 a.m. right? So the entire day I'm under the sun. We are under the sun and we do nothing. But I feel I don't know
Okay, so
if those issues would come up later on, or if
they could come up later on.
Right.
Okay, again, when it comes to, like I already mentioned, there is the effect of global warming. 25, 26 years was not like it is now.
Yeah.
Being on this part of the globe, there is a lot going on more than back home. There is a lot of natural things going at home. But here, there is like pollution, a lot of it. That also plays. Your lifestyle, it plays
Right.
a lot. And diet
Yeah.
plays a lot on how your skin reacts to the external factors.
Yeah.
So those are things that you have to consider when talking about skin.
Interesting. So how's the skin business? Because you're involved in that. How's that going?
I'm setting the grounds.
Yeah.
I would say that, and I'm getting there gradually.
Yeah.
At this point, well, before now and before the whole pandemic, it's always been my dream to have a medical spa.
Right.
And I'm working on that. But at this point, I have a mobile spa going on, and I run also like the whole website, a blog.
Yeah.
That's where like I give every now and then information, educate like my audience on skincare and all that good stuff, taking care of the skin, what they should look out for when it comes to skincare and products, and like there's a lot on that end going there. But for now I'm just on doing the mobile spa.
Right.
Yeah, so you book, stay put, and I come to you, we get you rejuvenated and relaxed. So
and your points go up.
what point?
I mean, the points for the person who's rejuvenated.
Oh yeah, of course.
They feel relaxed. They feel more prettier.
It's an amazing experience, and that's one thing that a lot of us Black people don't understand. Like, you need rest.
Yeah.
The skin needs rest. Even if you're not doing something that is like a facial or a medical procedure or all of that. Like a massage every now and then.
Yeah.
would
It's
definitely
massage
help you.
rest.
Yeah.
It relaxes you.
Oh
I
my!
think.
Oh.
Well, have you done the deep tissue massage? That hurts. You're coming
Yeah, but
back.
after
that you feel good.
After that you feel really good. Yeah.
So I think that's something that we need to.
You should.
Oh, I've done the
Oh,
deep
please
tissue
go
massage.
Go and book.
Because
You know how it's easy. It's easy to get your wife to drag you into that thing, but because by yourself, no, I don't think any man would take himself to a massage.
I've never been to one.
You should. Just try. Okay. Even if you don't want to do a massage, just go into any do a pedicure. Get your feet washed.
I need to see that one. I have a little bit of difficulty with that.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it's something feminine.
It's a woman's thing.
What do you
It's
know?
Yeah, I mean that's the mindset I would grow up. Like it's just something feminine. It just makes you feel female.
No, well, they're not like putting.
And my toes, they need some work.
Yeah, and this is summer. You want to expose your feet and all of that. Imagine exposing some very ashy feet.
Who? I mean, I understand for ladies that's important because men can look at that. Who's pretty? Like, what ladies looking at guys' feet?
Oh, if you don't know it, you should know it by now. Like that girls who, first of all, okay. They'll look at your toes first.
Are you
before they
kidding
go
me?
Up. No, I'm not.
Toes.
They look at your toes, then they go up.
Yes, and then they go up. There are people who do that.
Yeah, but that's not the first thing in a girl's mind, though.
Maybe not.
No, I would say that's not.
Can I speak pidgin or not?
Yeah, you will talk pidgin.
It gonna shock you. Say that's where some people actually go looking for before going up.
But I mean, that's the first thing, but that's not it's not the first thing. And it's not the main thing.
Don't even do it for them. Do it for you.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's an important point.
Yeah,
do it for yourself.
if you don't have to do it for them. Do it for you. Like it's an amazing experience that you would come back feeling alive.
So all these guys come and they lie on the spa and you're naked, all in all the glory and stuff, and you have
not
to.
Not exactly naked.
But some spas they let you go naked.
Yeah. There are some spas that do that, but yeah.
That's what people.
Depending on what service you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so people talk a lot about.
And the good thing is when you have a male client,
yeah,
male clients are very religious. Once you're able to get a male client, trust me, they are very religious with their routine and they listen.
Yeah.
So and they're able to keep to what you tell them.
Once they see a need and they get the knowledge that they keep to it.
They'll come. They'll keep coming.
They'll come. Yeah, because they don't want anybody saying you, another person.
Not exactly. Well, even if they don't come back to you, but what I'm trying to say is once you get them on board,
yeah, they're likely to stay.
They're likely to keep doing things that will take care of.
Well, it's in male nature. Men are more consistent. Women are more all over the place.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I beg to
we can come back on that. There's another point I wanted to bring up. Now you just threw me off the train. What do you say about people who think there's this happy ending in your industry?
There are spas that do
happy ending. Endings. Can we have the address of that?
Who's we?
For our guests, we have a lot of guests that would like to know where this spa is.
If you find one, you let me know. I would love to.
Really? I thought we were trying to get information from you.
I would love to have a happy ending too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there are spas that offer happy endings, but I haven't worked in any, so I don't know.
Oh, you let us know.
They're actually erotic spas.
Yeah.
So that's you go there basically for that.
For happy ending.
Yeah. So.
In Canada.
In Calgary.
In Calgary.
Yes. Legal or just
legal?
Something
No, legal.
Legal.
Yeah.
Like, how does the training of that go in school? Do you guys did they train that in school, or you just?
To be honest, I don't think we don't do that
in school, right?
Well,
yeah.
I have a medical background in aesthetics, so it's not really about me giving you happy endings.
I'm not saying you.
So that's what I'm saying, that we didn't actually learn all of that.
Like, but people who do that, do they?
And I honestly don't think there are beauty schools that they'll teach you that. Yeah, they teach. So most often, those kind of spas are not taught. I would say certified estheticians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So is it just like people graduate and they just add their flavor to their
That could
business
be it.
type? And like
That could be it, or they just
add a little bit
people
of
who-
ashawo
It's the same. Jeez.
to esthetician.
It's the same. Like you don't have a school that you would teach strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Right?
just
But
Yeah. So I think that's probably the same.
you don't have a formal school.
No.
it's, what do you mean formal school?
It means that you can get an apprenticeship for that, but there's not
Yeah,
like
but they
formal
won't teach
training
you.
because they have a curriculum
Customer
of
service.
yeah,
please.
exactly. And they call it customer service. That's the name, customer service. Okay,
dear.
interesting.
This is new. Just wanted to bring it back a little bit.
Okay.
Nowadays people worry about how they look when they get old, or worried about how they will look when they get old, right?
Yeah.
And I guess my question is, how soon can one start using anti-aging products, and do they work? First of all,
They
I don't
definitely
know.
work.
Okay.
Yes. You can start as early as in your 20s, like 17s even.
Mhm.
You can start from there. Taking care. Now it depends on what you're using.
Yeah.
Now I have to be clear on that. It depends on what products they're using, because there are some that are really intense, and you don't want to be like throwing your skin off. So gradually introducing your skin into like anti-aging products
Yeah.
and treatments, because there are products and as well as there are treatments that would help to keep the collagen, which is what keeps the skin intact. Yeah, so you can start as early as 17, but it depends on what you're using. So
Shouldn't you wait until you at least get old? Really?
So what's the point?
17?
okay,
Like,
let's think about this. You don't start getting your collagen starts depleting when you're about in
20s.
20s, 25 I
Yeah,
believe.
25.
So imagine if you wait from 25 when it starts depleting, and then you're about your 50.
Yeah.
That's when you want to start taking care of your skin
Yeah.
with regards to the appearances of signs of aging.
Mhm.
So that's 25 years
Yeah,
that you're
yeah.
trying to reverse.
Yeah.
Does that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if
That's
you
a
had
lot.
started earlier,
So if you start early, and that's why I say you're introducing it gradually.
Yeah.
You're not being intense, because what I can use at this point as an anti-aging is not what I would recommend to like a 17-year-old
Yeah.
or a 20-year-old. Honestly, 20 years it should be a good time to start.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you would recommend that they use it, but again, the variety in terms of how intense,
Yeah.
or the variety in terms of what
Yes.
products
Yeah.
would
And-
work best, right?
Yes. And when it comes to that, it's not just you using one product.
Mhm.
It's a whole regimen, like
Yeah.
your daily routine, what you're using every day. Because an SPF, it's an anti-aging, right? That would be a good way for you. You're exfoliating.
Yeah.
It's a way of taking care of your skin towards you aging.
Mhm.
So those are some things that you can do.
Yeah.
Now, but when it comes to like using a retinol, which is more like intense, in your 20s, like 21, you could start using that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe we talk about the society. Why are people worried about looking old when they're actually old? Why should I worry?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Well, there are people that you
baffles
say
me.
you're aging well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's it.
There are people who age
What-
well. Okay.
what-
And that's one thing, like the melanin, we're blessed with that, which helps us with, like, they say black don't crack.
Yeah.
Black is beginning to crack, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that helps us to like age well,
Yeah.
like you said. It boils down to individuals,
Right.
and I cannot speak for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you use it?
What retinol?
Anti-aging.
Not exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've used retinol for different reasons.
Mm.
Not exactly because I'm worried about aging.
Yeah.
I'm not worried how personally I'm not worried how I would look, because I believe strongly that I'll age well.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Is it a case of nurturing, or is part of nature, or is a combination of both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's both.
Yeah.
Nurture and nature from like the DNA.
Eugene. Yeah.
Yeah, the gene. Nurture, again, how you take care of
Yeah,
your skin
skin,
every
yeah.
day. So yeah. But back to your question, why people are worried. There could be any number of reasons. Like people just want to feel good.
Yeah.
And look.
Everyone
good.
wants to stay young. You know, the people that are 29 years for like 10 years.
But that's what the problem is. If you're old, why should you feel like
You still,
have to be-
I feel like you still want to look good in your old age,
Yes.
right? Don't you?
It's not because you think that you're, I don't know.
Or you're
but-
old and you just let go. Like, no,
Yeah.
I don't care. I know.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the point?
That you just let go.
Not like letting go, but being old and looking old and feeling old.
No, I feel like I want to be old and look the best as I can when I'm old. Don't you?
No, the point I'm making is this, right?
I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
So let's say for example, what's the point using anti-agents? Right? When
You're really old.
when you know, I mean, it's I don't know how to put it.
Again, people have different reasons why they don't want to look the part.
Yeah.
It could come from confidence.
Yeah.
It could come from fear.
Yeah.
It could come from lifestyle, like what you're doing,
Yeah.
right? And again, you don't want to look like that because maybe you cannot get some things because
Yeah.
you look that way.
Yeah. Maybe you want to get a younger girl or something. And it helps to look good in your old age.
Sugar daddies do not have to look.
I get exactly my point.
So you come to my point. That is really nice aesthetics. So
We care about the pocket.
you can exactly
It's not
see.
a-
So that's why I say women don't really look at men's toes and whatever.
They do.
But it's not. It's not.
They do.
I get the point that they do, but it's not the main thing.
It's not.
Okay, let's go. Let's get into this a little bit. What do you think women are looking in men when they just see them? I know maybe you're a medical esthetician. Take that away a little bit and don't just come from a place. Like, what do you think?
Huh.
Like, if you just say a guy on the street.
Do you want my opinion or girls, women?
You're
opinion?
part of girls.
all of it.
women.
Just put it.
Because I feel like
You're different.
It's not different, but I look at a lot of things
Yeah, man.
in strange, weird way.
Yeah.
People, okay, it depends on what at the end the person wants. But first of all, a lot of people, the physical,
Right.
they are very much that's what they see first,
Mm-hmm.
and then it could go down to like the intellect,
Mm-hmm.
your aura, how you carry yourself. Like some people want an alpha male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most women want alpha males.
What's even an alpha male?
Strong,
Okay.
masculine,
Okay, strong as physically strong. or what?
physically strong,
Okay,
assertive.
I'll prefer an alpha male in intellect, like
What other areas you don't prefer an alpha male?
like that should come first for me.
What?
I think.
Intellect?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not necessarily looking at the man's appearance, right? Like, I mean, it's not the main thing.
Yeah.
No,
It's
yeah.
not the main,
Yeah.
but yeah,
How about the pocket?
you should carry.
You should
first.
carry, right? So, do you have like a ball pack? We're talking about, yeah,
No.
100,
But be able
200K.
to take care of you,
Yeah.
me, and
Right.
every other thing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Not that I cannot take care of me, but you know, if you're being an alpha male, means that you're saying that.
I think alpha male have to take care of women, yeah.
Okay, good.
I think all males, alpha or not,
Well,
you should
No,
be
you
able to
better
take-
males don't take care of women.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
What are
Okay.
those, by the way?
They are weak men. They are emotional. They are not assertive.
No. Please come back. What did you say? Emotional? So a man should not be emotional?
Too emotional.
No,
maybe.
a man should not be.
Like too emotional or just
Not emotional
at all?
at all.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm not exactly alpha. I thought I was. Maybe I'm not.
No, it's
Emotional in what sense,
alpha doesn't mean you cannot have some beta moments. You have some beta moments, but that's just once in a while. But a man should not be emotional.
What do you think?
No, that's like outrageous.
Why?
What do you mean by you should not be emotional?
You should not cry. You should not
So
whine.
what if you cry?
You're better.
Weak.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make you weak.
Implies
It
that-
does.
Own yourself. Own who you are.
Yeah.
Own your emotions.
Of course you
Don't
can do that.
die.
Nobody says
So
you
why
should
are you
not do
saying
that.
they should not cry?
It makes them weak. I mean,
No,
you can
it
cry, but it
doesn't.
still
It
makes you
makes
feel
you
weak.
more like A man, to
No,
me.
it doesn't. Do you want a man who cries a lot?
So what are you crying for? What are you crying about? And yes, if you have...
Do you want a man who cries?
Okay, listen. You crying doesn't mean you cannot
Oh, now
take
you have to
care
qualify
of...
it.
Wait, hold on. Let me put this. Like, I don't mind a man who cries, but like, what are you crying for? Or what are you crying
Oh,
about?
my tire just buzzed. I cannot fix my tire. Oh, that's so
Jesus.
sad. I can't fix my tire. I came home. There's no food.
Because
That's so
you
sad.
crying doesn't mean you cannot take care of the situation.
Yeah.
Like if you
I'm
cry,
not saying
that's
that.
where I'll have an issue. If you cry and you're not able to take care of the situation.
But
Yeah,
what's
that's
the point
different.
crying if you could just take care of the situation
Because
yourself?
you are human, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
That's you being human. Like
But
that's you owning to
of
your
course they are better
humanity.
meals. Yeah, that makes you a better meal. Men should not cry.
Okay. That we can talk
You-
about
you
that
disagree.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think,
But
Axel?
that's what is causing all these high rates of depression and suicide amongst men, black men, because you think
All
crying
kinds
makes
of
you
men.
weak.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You
The
don't
problem
know-
is women don't like men who cry. And you can say all this politically correct thing. Oh, yeah, he can be emotional or whatever. But most women don't like those kind of guys.
Okay. I don't know about
Not
those
you.
women.
Okay.
You
Not you.
just say you don't like it.
No, that's not what I said. I said you crying and not taking care of the situation. That's the difference.
Yeah, but
You're crying over a tire. Okay, that's you not being. I mean,
Yeah.
that's way out of line.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you see, we have to
no,
qualify that.
yeah.
Okay, so crying for what? What is crying for? For
So
acceptable for what
when-
thing?
Not necessarily crying, but when do you expect the man
To be emotional.
To be emotional, and what degree of emotion
Yeah.
do you want to see?
Give an
Okay,
example.
let me take a very subtle one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you lost your job,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
something you should show emotion about.
Okay.
Like, definitely, a man will probably come like, "Oh, I cannot show emotion because he'll be like, I cannot take care of my family."
Mm-hmm.
No, you just lost your job. That's going. That's I mean,
That's it,
especially with
yeah.
something you did not plan,
Plan
for.
for, yeah.
Like,
And
Show me
maybe when we
emotions,
use
right?
emotional, it's a lot of word because you can be emotional without crying.
But that's what I was trying to get
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
Like,
You can say I lost my job. I really feel sad about that,
good.
but not crying. When you cry,
Yeah.
you're a better meal.
Okay, you show emotion means that you accept that
Yeah.
there is something wrong.
That's bugging you.
That exactly.
Yeah,
That's
but-
you being emotional.
But if you, I just lost my job. I don't know what my wife is going to do. My family's going to do. That's what we mean.
Okay, that's
Will you like that kind of guy?
enough. Okay, no. No.
so degree of emotion matter. I guess that's the point. Show
Just,
some
just,
emotion.
just
some.
show that you.
That's why I say you can be. Say, I feel sad because of this and this and this and
And
this.
leave it at that.
And leave it at that.
And move on.
Crying is making you a
So
woman.
is it okay if a woman cries?
Yes,
Why?
because women are emotional.
Okay.
It's acceptable.
It's
for
acceptable
me, I
for
think it's
women.
acceptable for women to show
To
that
show-
level of
Yeah.
emotion,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know that.
Do you
it's acceptable for
what do you
men.
think?
I don't give gender roles to emotions.
Oh, the gender rules.
I give humanity to
To
you
emotions,
showing
yeah.
your emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you feel women can be strong leaders and
Yeah.
alpha females.
I don't know about alpha females, but if you're strong, you're strong.
Yeah.
Even the whole alpha male, whatever, is if you're strong.
But
you're
you just
strong.
said you wanted an alpha male.
I said quote and unquote. That means I don't actually like. I'm still come to terms with that term, that terminology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a long tangent. Anyway, skincare, you make people feel very confident in your skin. Like, what's the
That's
best
my
compliment? What's the best compliment you've gotten from a client?
Actually, a client. I don't know if I will put that as a compliment, but a client saying that having a rebook,
Yeah,
and a client saying that every time I come here, I want her.
yeah,
So yeah, that to me was like, and there's a lot of like a transfer of energy when it comes to working in the spa. So there are times that at the end of the session,
yeah.
you feel how light that person is.
Right.
And when they're like, when they that deep breath and like, thank you. I feel
Yeah.
like thank you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
more than
Goes along.
Yeah.
goes along.
Yeah. Okay. Question. I know women struggle a lot with stretch marks. Some, after giving birth through 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. I don't know. Is that something that can be fixed? And how do you fix it? Anything out there that works?
There are claims
Okay.
that people fix it, but I really haven't seen a treatment. It's really in the medical spas. There's really no treatment that targets people taking care of stretch marks. And I won't refute anybody, especially those who like do concoct creams and all of that. Like, all I'm very concerned about is what you're putting in there.
Yeah.
As long as it's working, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's okay. Again, I haven't really seen or heard amongst colleagues that they actually took care of somebody's stretch marks and it went away. I haven't.
Yeah. Like you said, there are lots of claims and these things are unproven, and you have all these people selling concoction, do this
And I see people, women, even men with stretch marks really using all the stuff, and they keep using and spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily see an improvement, but because someone said it works.
Yeah.
So I think it's natural, and some people it naturally goes away. But I haven't seen that someone has used a particular product or done a particular treatment and it went away.
So for something like that, we could accept that this is what happens when you give birth. You get stretch marks, and
Meant to get it.
Meant to get it. Accept.
Well, it's more common in women.
Accept that it's there.
Yeah.
And move on.
Yeah.
But we can't do the same for feeling old or
aging?
being old. I feel like we can choose. We can all agree that
Obviously,
this
that's
one.
life. You pick and choose.
I feel like you set that question for us to fall into a trap.
But yeah, like when it comes to that, because at least with aging, right?
Yeah.
You know that there are some things that you can do to
Make it better.
not take it back, but like slow it down. Because it's still, again, it's a natural process.
Yeah.
Either ways, you're going to get old.
Yeah.
But you can slow down
Aging process. Right?
No, not
the
the
wrinkles.
process. The signs
Signs of aging.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think most people want to slow that down.
Yeah. We're all eventually gonna get old.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Why do we need it? Is it people telling us that it needs to be slowed down? You need to look younger than your age? Is it society expecting something, you looking different from what you really
Is it
are
yourself
in terms of age?
expecting
Or is
yourself?
it me just not wanting to look old because I feel like looking old comes with a lot of disadvantage? What is it? Still,
For
I
someone like
go
you
back
who
to
doesn't
it.
care.
Yeah.
I don't
He seems to care a lot, right?
There's someone like you who doesn't care about how you look tomorrow. But there are other people who, like, they have a portfolio that they need to present out there.
Yeah.
So it comes with society.
Yeah.
It comes with your personal confidence, how you look at yourself, and how you want to see, or how you want people to see you. So it's a combination.
Let's say if you're 40 and they say, wow, you look 20. What does that do to your confidence? It makes you feel much better about yourself.
Funny enough,
How
when I tell people my real age, well, it's not like I lie about
You
my
want to
age
tell your
ever,
real
but I'm
age
not
on the
gonna
show?
say it here either. But yeah, a lot of times when I say that, people are like, oh wow, you don't look your age.
Yeah.
I hardly even think about the physical.
Yeah.
Most often I'm thinking about how I hold myself.
Right.
So I'm like, if somebody is saying that, does it mean that I act like
Again.
a kid or what?
Yeah.
So to me, again, different people have different reasons why they want to keep looking young.
I think when people refer to your age, like they give you a younger age or an older age in some instances, they just look at the physical. Like, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying to me. Like, first of all, the first thing that comes to my mind is how I act before how I look.
Oh wow,
we're
you
all different
look
like
young, like you look this age. Wow. It
For
feels
me, I think it's one of those things. It's like death. Everybody knows you're dying.
but
at
you
some
want
point.
to slow it down.
But nobody really wants to admit that they'll die.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you know you're old.
You don't
you want to
admit
do
that.
all this thing to feel like you're young.
Yeah.
But you're old. Anyway, I feel
let's get into a lot of people are doing all these medically enhanced procedures. Some people not even medically enhanced. I don't know how to call it: skin bleaching, surgery, and all that kind of stuff. What are your thoughts on that? I think skin bleaching. We'll start with skin bleaching.
It's something that is eating up black Cameroon. No, not say I'll not be specific about Cameroonian community, but I think a lot of.
No, no.
I think there's a lot of black dark skinned girls who you see today, and you see them 2 weeks later, and
they are different color.
They are something else. They are a lot fair and light.
Okay. About that, what I want to say is, the melanin is beautiful, it's blessed, it's rich. But at the end of the day, people are going to still do them, you know.
Yeah.
But what I would like people to take out of this is, whatever decision you make an informed, healthy decision. Okay. And I don't think people are actually ignorant about the consequences of procedures like skin lightening.
Yeah.
Right. There are degrees to it. For example, someone who has like hyperpigmentation from so like you have discoloration from like acne and all of that, and you just probably want to lighten those spots, and then the doctor like prescribes you like hydroquinone. Obviously they'll prescribe it in like little quantities of dosage. But if you actually want to lighten your whole skin, trust me, there are consequences to that. And for someone to sit up, take yourself, go to a clinic that you want to bleach your skin, it means that it's not something that you just think of it one night. You probably have thought about it.
But talk about people who don't even go to clinics. They just use like some concoction at home and whatever, just combine.
So at the end of the day, what I'm still saying is that for you to take the decision, I need for you to make informed, healthy decisions. Yeah. Bleaching is bad. Yeah. There's no cutting the corners. Yeah.
You see the knuckles is
like
black.
At the end of the day, it doesn't even look beautiful.
No,
to be honest,
the back of your knee, your butt cracks is black.
Yeah, so and apart from that, like you are like taking off a layer of your skin, pretty much, and exposing it means like tomorrow you can be. You're susceptible to like cancer and other skin related diseases or conditions.
Yeah.
There are, honestly, you cannot tell somebody not to do it.
Yeah.
If somebody has thought about
but
it.
Your advice for as an esthetician is don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do it. Like it's really
it doesn't really make people beautiful. I think it even makes them look ugly. It makes some people beautiful.
Well, some people think they are beautiful.
It's all in your head, I think.
Yeah. Well, if you do it too much.
Yeah. I think like someone famously said, the poison is in the dose. Like how much you do it.
When it comes to bleaching, there's really it's bad.
Yeah, there's really no advantage.
But if that's how you look at beauty for you, then but just know that you will live with the consequences eventually.
There's a whole psychology, I think,
when you start,
in terms of even getting to a point where you make the decision to do it, right? I was watching something the other day about this girl from South Sudan who immigrated to the US when she was 9, and all the struggles that she went through again just because she's dark, like dark skin,
really black,
really dark, right? And she explained all the all the struggles, all the bullying, all the insults, and all that. I, even though I understand, I might be able to understand why someone might be tempted to go change the color of their skin. Again, just because of all that.
Yeah.
It could be understandable, but
it's not good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before you get to that, make informed, healthy decisions, because that procedure itself is not healthy. Yeah. But again, like you said, it comes down to a lot of things for people to take those decisions. But if you're just doing for the sake of beauty, my man,
Yeah, I don't think it makes people beautiful.
Wrong reason.
Huh?
I don't think it makes girls. or
Well,
whatever
there's a
beautiful.
lot of guys who like light skin people.
Yeah,
So
but the point is, you have parts of your skin that are light, and another part is black. You're just multicolored, doesn't?
I don't know. But then there are other procedures that are like healthy, but a lot of people are looking at it from beauty side of it, like
Yeah.
Botox.
Mm-hmm.
Botox is a very healthy procedure, but now the way it has evolved, there's a lot of beauty related to it.
Yeah,
Like you could take Botox if you're having like serious headaches.
yeah.
That
Mhm.
could like that was the original reason behind Botox.
Botox, yeah.
But now
More health as opposed to
yeah, so now people are using like
For-
fillers
Yeah,
to plump their lips.
yeah.
It also helps to like
Wrinkles.
wrinkles to like even out those lines. So
Yeah,
yeah, they're actually healthy
Botox.
procedures.
Has it become more common nowadays?
It
or-
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is really common.
yeah.
Even with like BBLs.
What are those?
Like getting implants in your
Oh
bone,
yeah, okay.
breast
Yeah.
implants.
What are your thoughts on surgery to make people look beautiful?
As long as you're doing it the proper way,
Yeah.
like I don't really.
Liposuction.
I wouldn't do it,
Butt
but-
implant and.
why won't you do it? But you feel like
I,
others.
I-
If you're
I like- I
naturally
like-
endowed.
I understand the
Well,
right. People have rights to do what they want to
They
do about
want.
themselves, right?
Yeah.
But would you advise or recommend someone to go do it if you can't do it yourself?
Okay. I could advise you to do it.
Yeah.
Again, you being safe, like going to someone who is really
Certified.
knowledgeable and doing it in a what's the word? Don't
I never.
exaggerate it.
Yeah.
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 You don't have to exaggerate.
Yeah.
Isn't just doing it an exaggeration in itself, because that's
No.
not exactly what you look.
It might not be whole. It's enhancing.
Yeah.
Right. But you exaggerating it, that's where I have an issue with,
Yeah.
and that's where it becomes unhealthy.
You see, I think you're speaking to a problem where exaggeration is a blurred line. Like, what does it mean, exaggeration? It can mean something for different people.
For different people, yeah. I guess, yeah. Liposuctions, for example, like that's something I could, which is okay.
Yeah.
As long as you've had your kids,
Yeah.
that's something you can do.
Snapback.
Yeah, for snapbacks and all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you want to enhance yourself, that's okay. Again, just know when to
When
stop.
to stop?
Yeah.
Is it like an addiction?
And it's
I've heard people
expensive.
say-
First
It's
of
so
all.
that's the point I wanted to bring up.
It's
Are people not doing
expensive.
it because of the money? Like, if you give people money
Mhm.
that you can do this procedure, how many people will do it?
I guess a lot more people would do it.
Yeah, because a lot of people, the hindrance is just the
The
cash.
money,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's not.
And
There's a
also,
will.
you have to keep up with a particular lifestyle after that, because
Oh,
you need to
to
maintain,
maintain and
it. So,
sustain.
yeah,
Right.
you maintain the butt
whatever
implant.
procedure you've
Yeah,
done.
yeah. Interesting. So, do you do like do these people have like different beauty procedures when they come to you?
What do you mean?
Like people who have medical enhanced, like people with Botox or
Okay,
butt-
so Botox.
like if you're doing a massage on a butt that has an
Yeah,
implant, do you
definitely.
you have
You
to,
have to be careful.
you don't want to bust it.
And there is like for example, if you get a Botox or a filler, I cannot work in you
Hmm.
until like 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
After
yeah,
the
after.
process.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you can now offset everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting. I know. I think we've covered a lot of topics here.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about everything. Almost everything.
Yeah, I thought, was it controversial enough for you?
I don't know.
No.
It's all right.
Is that right? You sure?
It's okay.
Okay.
We want it to be all right.
Yeah, of course, we have to make her feel comfortable.
Yeah. So connections. I hear a lot of funny connections between skin and a couple of things. So, for example, what's the relationship or the connection between exercise and skin?
it's very essential for you to exercise, obviously, because if you want to keep in shape, if that's what you mean, or just like
So, yeah,
being fit.
Yeah.
Being fit helps the skin, keeps the skin like intact. So when it comes back to aging, obviously that's going to help too. Right? You exercising every now and then will help with. Again, it depends on what your concern is with the skin, but generally, it'll make your skin look good. Yeah.
Okay. What about sleep or lack thereof and healthy skin? What's the relationship?
Sleep, the first way that you would know, lack of sleep, saggy eyes, under eye, dark circles, those are like, you having like dehydrated skin, like not dehydrated, dull skin, that too, it's like an outpouring of lack of sleep and exercise too. So you exercising, sleeping, diet. Listen, the skin is like people who do accounting would probably understand this better. Garbage in, garbage out. So if whatever you're putting into your skin, it's gonna come out. It's gonna show on your skin. So you want to be sure that you're eating healthy. And different people, like somebody will eat peanuts and it won't sit well with them. Like they will break out a hell lot, and somebody doesn't. And that also brings me to the point that skincare is very customized. Like what will work for person A might not work for person B. So it's all about the esthetician understanding the person, their skin type, their lifestyle, and being able to put that together to get you to like better skin.
Right. Yeah, I think this was a fun conversation. Entertaining.
I was going to say something foolish.
Yeah, I say, of course, we're foolish on this show. We're very foolish on this show.
I was just going to follow up on what you said about something working on A and not necessarily applying to B, right? Okay. And the thing I was going to say came to my head was, so don't go borrow your friend's bleaching
cream
concoction.
Buy yours.
Thinking that you get the same results.
And ingredients. Speaking about that, like ingredients is a very important thing when it comes to skincare. Whatever you're buying, even from a top-notch pharmacy or wherever, like you want to be sure what's on the back of it, because that's what you know what your skin needs. For example, if you're acne prone and you're breaking out, you don't want to get something that has like what can I say, lots of oil in it. So you're looking out for something that has like salicylic acid, which is antibacterial, helps with bringing down the oils and everything that's going on and giving the breakouts. So be sure that whatever you're buying on the shelves, just flip it, look at what's on the ingredients, the contents of the products, just so you're sure that it's what is going to work for your skin or take care of that situation that you're trying to take care of.
Okay.
So last question, do black people need sunscreen?
Like that was the first thing I said.
I just
if you don't hear anything out of this whole conversation, you need sunscreen every day of your life. You're going out, you need a sunscreen.
Thank you.
Because you're protecting your skin from burns as well as aging and things that could affect your skin.
I saw something somewhere that said there's cleansing and then there's moisturizing and then there's sunscreen. I'm like, that is for white people.
That's a real black man there.
No. Okay, that's like a basic regimen or routine, daily routine. So the routine is in steps. So take, for example, you have a pot, right? You finish cooking or you've cooked and you're done. Do you just go and store that away?
You have to wash it.
You got to wash it. You got to dry it up before, you know how you're putting it back in the cupboards or in the shelves. So the same way with your skin. You want to be sure that you're cleansing or washing your skin morning and evening. Because when you go out, like when you wake up in the morning, you don't want to go out with like sleep on your eyes and all of that. You want to look fresh and good and all of that. So and then when you come back in the evening, when you have gone with all the environmental factors, bacteria in your skin, you want to cleanse that. So a basic skincare routine is you cleansing, exfoliating at least twice a week, not more than 3 times a week. And exfoliating basically helps to like take off dead skin cells on top, because our skin cells, like, they have a life cycle. Like every 28-ish days, you should have like new skin on top. But as we grow older, the rate at which you have that skin depleting and going away slows down. So exfoliating is what helps that process. And also you don't want to overdo it, because it would leave the skin wanting,
weak, right?
Like dry and all of that. So when you exfoliate, if you're doing too much, or if you want to do too much, you could do like a mask. And then after the mask, you use a toner, and a toner basically resets the pH of the skin, as well as just takes away any residuals from like the mask or cleansers or the exfoliant that you used. And it also helps to like give some hydration to the skin. Then whatever moisturizer you're using, your moisturizer follows. And if it's the morning, your SPF is the last thing you put on before stepping out. But if it's in the night, like, you cleanse, if you want a mask or moisturize, and then just go to bed. That easy.
I feel like that would make my life complex, but I know it's important though. It's something that we should all do.
It's a lot of work. That's why I don't do it.
It's good work.
Yeah, it's good work.
It's good work.
Well, this was a fun conversation, and it was educative too. Good information. We're gonna have Madra's information if you want to get in contact with her, if you need massage and skincare stuff.
Maybe you want to talk a little bit about what services you offer? I know you did mention very briefly that you have a mobile spa, right? But what do you offer? What do I expect if I call you? What services can I call you for?
So there is
no happy ending, that's for sure.
Well, we've made that very clear. It's
not what I was trying to do. So I take care of like the face, body, nails, and unwanted hair. And face, I do like microdermabrasions, pills, chemical pills. At this point, I'm really not doing chemical pills because, well, I guess now that we're opening, I could get like the pills I need, right? Consultation, obviously. I could do like consultation to get you to like a routine that you want and get you to a goal that you want. When it comes to body, so it's pretty much massage, and it's very a relaxing massage, not deep tissues. I'm not a certified
for deep tissue.
No, RMT, registered massage therapist. So no, I'm not that. The massage I do is more of relaxing. Then nails and hand, I do natural nails, no artificials. Then unwanted hair, excuse me, jeez. So that's like waxing from
but
the
to
crown of your
Brazilian
head to the sole of your feet.
over the
I
back.
wax everything.
You wax everything. I think that's a nice way to end it. Well, this was, like I said, interesting. So we're happy to have you here, and we hope you can come back for more interesting conversations.
I've said I want to take somebody's place. People should decide.
So kind of decide, as long as you if you can put us on your payroll, that will be totally fine.
Yeah, definitely.
You can come and host one day. Why not?
You could.
Why not?
You could join.
Yeah, why not?
We can do that.
Yeah, we can.
Show.
I don't mind coming back.
Yeah, for sure. You're always welcome to come back. So this is the Idle Park Talk Show, and we were joined by
Gertrude Mildred.
Thank you very much.